Welcome back. Still Channel Sport this morning. We go straight to the English Premier League where we saw Tottenham Hotspur host Chelsea yesterday at White Hart Lane. Cecilia, you were very confident this was going to be a Chelsea win yesterday. I remember. Don't deny it.
No, I'm not denying it.
Well, but I'll go straight.
But I was disappointed.
I'll go straight to Wale. Chelsea, 13 games in a row they won, and they went into White Hart Lane obviously very confident, but they were just overturned by Tottenham. Tottenham, the better side, surely.
Oh, yesterday I was not absolutely surprised because the arch rivals, bitter rivals, it was a derby, and Tottenham came out smoking. If you remember, at the beginning of the season, Man City was on top form too. Tottenham stopped that winning streak.
Yes.
Yesterday again they did that, and they didn't do it just ordinarily. They did it in style, beating Chelsea 2-0.
Dele Alli.
And then with 13 games winning streak, Chelsea, they put themselves as that's the highest in Chelsea's record, but they were not able to beat the Premiership record.
Which is still Arsenal.
This is Arsenal's record.
14.
But that you cannot take that one away from the
record,
Chelsea team of this season. They've been in sublime form. They are going for the Premiership. They are the title contenders. They are the leaders, even despite losing. But the problem I'm looking at, the problem that they may have is that, I hope this loss will not affect them. Because when Man City lost their own game to Tottenham, they couldn't discover the form the way at the beginning of the season. And I hope something will not repeat itself on Chelsea.
Dele Alli, obviously the man of the match. Two, similar strikes. Headers. I mean, as Anthony Conte, would you be very disappointed in the manner they considered those two goals?
Oh, okay. I will give credit to Pochettino. You understand? Tactically on his own part, because if you watch the two goals, it was in the same manner those two goals were scored. The left side of Chelsea defense was stretched to the line, and Christian Eriksen had a chance, the time, the space to find Dele Alli. Now, if you check out, there was lack of communication between David Luiz, Gary Cahill, and the goalkeeper. So Dele Alli had all the space to convert the two goals. So it's a tactical prowess of Pochettino that I will give credit to, because for finding that space that other coaches cannot find in the past 13 matches, give credit to him.
But then, how good is Dele Alli? Because if you check, yesterday, all eyes were actually on Eden Hazard. We felt, okay, the reason why Chelsea are 5 points at the top of the table is simply because of his performance so far this season. But yesterday, just like you have messages sometimes in Arsenal, he disappeared. I mean, Wayama just didn't let him be. Yes. He was always with him at every point. Even the time he tried to score with that header, but close to, he thought Wayama was going to prevent him and all that, so he just couldn't put himself into it. He disappeared. But how good is Dele Alli? 2 goals, that's 7 goals now in 3 games. In 4 games, 1, 2, 2, 2. Embracing his last 3 games.
Oh, Cecilia, Dele Alli has a great future ahead of him, and if you watch him very well, he always lived to the billion in big games. Against Man City, he did the same thing. Yesterday, he did it. Now, if he can continue, if he can be consistent in big games like this, he has a big future ahead of him. He might be the golden one of English football.
Okay, it's 20.
Yeah, I'm still very young.
Yeah, still very, very young.
We're hearing about Real Madrid already being linked to Dele
Alli.
Tell you won't be surprised. Any hot shot in Europe, Real Madrid, Barcelona, the top clubs, they'll be linked with them. But I think those are rumors, because the difference between the present Tottenham team and the former team being handled by the chairman, David Levy, is that after some 2 or 3 seasons, if you have a star, they'll be sold. Demeter Berbatov was sold.
Okay.
Gareth Bale was sold. But they'll be able to keep the large chunk of these players. And it shows that they have ambition. They are more ambitious compared to like 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh, so Tottenham's Hotspur, they're no longer a selling club.
They are no longer a selling club.
Okay, all your thoughts, Wale. Let's go and listen to the post-match thoughts of Mauricio Pochettino and Antonio Conte.
Very pleased because for me the most important thing was that we show a great character. We were very competitive. That maybe that was the problem last season, that we missed to compete in a better way. What means to be competitive is like today: play, sometimes suffer, play again a very good team like Chelsea. I think one of the best team on Europe today. After a team that was plenty of confidence, I think was a real very solid performance, and for that make me very proud of all the players. I think was important for us to reduce the gap. I think now is the top four is very competitive, is very close. It's true the gap still is important for Chelsea, but I think was a perfect thing for us to arrive and to the third place and be close. That is a lot of. That is important for us, and it's a lot of game to arrive for the end of the season. And I think all can happen in football.
We are disappointed, but also think that we must be pleased for our run. To win 13 games in a row is not easy in this league. And also today, you lost against a good team, a really strong team. Don't forget that Tottenham fought last season to win the title, and Pochettino is working with this team for many years, and they are improving a lot. And for me, Tottenham is one of the 6 teams that can fight until the end, win the title, or to find a place in the Champions League. I think that this defeat is totally different if you compare our defeats in September, because against Liverpool and Arsenal in that moment we weren't a team. Tonight we showed that we are a team, and we are a strong team.
Chelsea manager Antonio Conte, understandably disappointed with that loss, but very interesting to see that he's still trying to bring out positives from that loss against Tottenham. What do you think about that?
Well,
positives. I mean, they didn't play too well.
They didn't play too well, but as a coach, just because of a loss in the match, you shouldn't be dejected. You should move on from there.
He's a happy
because
guy.
there are a lot of matches to play, and the season ends by me.
Yeah.
So for now, they should pick themselves off and look forward to the next match.
And that's what Michael Ballack was saying when he tweeted last night, saying that after that loss, Michael Ballack, he says, look, losing one game after winning 13 Premier League games in a row, I can take that. And he went on to say that losing games during a long season is nothing that should irritate you on the way to the trophy. Yeah. So he still had the hope that, look, they can actually go ahead and win it. So Chelsea fans and Chelsea players can actually, you know, just take a cue from this. He's still top, yeah. He's the top of the table, and that's the hashtag he had there. And we're still top of the league. Thanks for your support tonight. It's coming from Chelsea's Twitter handle. And some of the players were actually lost for words. So I was expecting Victor Moses to, as usual, buzzing, but he couldn't do it. And Harry Kane, that's where he went to. Unbelievable win and atmosphere. Dele Alli on fire. Yes, the guy is on fire.
He is.
You know, he collected the card and for that celebration. Ian Ventogen, that's another player that was also on. You know, Eden Hazard. What a night! It was a big night for all the players, beating Chelsea, their neighbor. Then Victor Wanyama, yes, the guy, great team performance and massive. Thank you for the team and thank you for the support. And for Kyler Walker, he says it was a special night. How special can that get when your neighbor come to your home? I mean, White Hart Lane, and you're halting their winning streak.
It's
How
payback.
special can it get?
It is payback for what happened last year.
Yes.
Tottenham looking good for the title, went to Stamford Bridge and lost their heads.
Yes.
Chelsea totally.
After leading 2-0 in the first half.
Exactly.
And everybody thought the match was wrapped up.
Yeah.
That's
the
why
second
it's a special
half,
night.
Chelsea just came out smoking.
So it's safe to say.
They played for pride and they got it 2-2, and even the Chelsea fans were celebrating as if they won the Premiership. You know, it's awful. It's awful for Tottenham losing the Premiership just because of the draw against Chelsea, and they didn't recover from that draw.
True.
So it was a payback time yesterday, and can you see from the tweets and the players, they were so happy. But one key thing that has changed the look and the feel of Mauricio Pochettino's team this season is Victor Wanyama in the midfield. Now he has 2 things to do now. It can tweak his formation. Yesterday they wanted to counter the 3-4-3 formation Conte has used for the 13-match winning streak. He introduced the 3-4-3
His own
formation,
version of the 3-4-3.
bringing Eric Dyer into the defense to join Janvento again and to be Alderweireld. While Victor Wanyama sat at the base of the midfield,
Just
soaking up pressure, obstructing the flow of the game, and swallowing Eden Hazard. And you know, once you swallow Eden Hazard from penetrating, you've gained a lot from Chelsea. So it was, I told you earlier, tactical prowess and technical efficiency.
And that was it. Now, there was this issue, I said, we can actually see the picture between Diego Costa and Pedro. I don't know what happened there. I think he was trying to give him information. Look, you have to be here, but he wasn't there. And after passing the ball, he couldn't get through to that ball. And he was pretty upset. I mean, that lasted for like some few minutes in the game.
Totally
with
the fury of
Diego Costa.
Because
but did he need that on the field of play one game was still on?
In football, the basic skill you can use to beat your opponent is to beat one. So I was expecting Pedro to make the move so they can release the pass, and he will collect the return pass. But unfortunately, Pedro was watching the movement of Janvento and to be Alderweireld. So he thought it would be an offside. That's why he didn't move. But actually, I didn't mean that it took that initiative to move.
Maybe he was going to the far right.
It would have been an offside.
Yeah, but it's not a drama.
Because he went on and on and on. It was a drama
later on,
the camera went to them over and over again.
It's
like
not a big deal. That's what I'm saying.
you.
These things happen. The camera going over and over to them.
No, it's passion. It's passion.
Especially a player like Diego Costa.
It's passionate. That's okay. Well, let's do this together. Because in the attack, they have 3 prone attacks. Diego Costa, Pedro, and Eden Hazard. When one of them fails to do the run, it affects the flow of the attack.
Okay, that was what happened.
Yes, they're triplets.
Now, what about we have a William and Cesc Fabregas coming in very late into the game? I thought Alonso should have been...
No, Cesc Fabregas, they didn't come in late into the game.
Like
he came
79 minutes. I mean, almost 88th minute. That was
79 something?
Yes, that was when he came in.
William that was a little bit late for...
William came in a bit earlier.
Like almost 70 something.
One thing that I found out about Conte that it takes him time to make the needed substitution.
Okay.
But maybe he was afraid because of the flow of the game. They couldn't get their reading.
They didn't get it, but I felt if he had brought in Cesc Fabregas earlier on, you saw what they played against Stoke City, right?
But you can't compare the opposition.
No, I'm just saying, I love that, there was this combination, there was this massive game that William actually, the what he played.
Oh, yes,
in that game.
He really changed the game.
He changed the game,
It brought life to the game.
Into the game.
When it came in.
I felt if you're playing a stronger side, maybe William could have started the game.
That's Cecilia's point. William obviously will consider himself very unlucky to not start that game. After
the show again.
Yeah, the great performance,
But Conte might consider the option in the next game because you have a long season. That's why in a season you should have a very good bench. It's your first 11 that will end the season. There are some players that will come in at the end of the season that will give you a trophy. So let's see. As the season winds down, I hope to see William get more games.
Okay, William gets more games, and Cesc Fabregas also getting more games. And will Mikel get more games?
Oh, Cecilia, I
shouldn't have asked you the question.
As my national team captain, I wish he get more games, but the weird thing is that I don't think he will get any. If he's not careful,
You're wicked.
He has to leave.
You're wicked.
That's the verdict.
He has to leave now. You have to leave now.
January.
Right? Thank you. Not waiting till the end of the season like Tyre.
I'm not saying he should wait. I'm saying there's a possibility he actually waits till the summer.
There is a possibility because of the World Cup is still 2018. By the summer, you can still get a club and get the match fitness, the needed match fitness to compete at the highest level. But the earlier the better. That's why I said the verdict, he has to leave now.
Thank you.
Because if you check out the pecking order, Matic, Cesc Fabregas, and Kante is fourth.
Okay.
At the midfield.
Okay, over to Mikel. I mean, it's a decision to make. You have to make it as soon as possible. Let's go on a quick break now. When we return, we'll look at what the papers are saying. Stay with us.